Hi, I'm making this video. It's about nicotine pouches. If you are using nicotine pouches a bit, if you're thinking about starting, I just stopped 7 weeks ago. I'm celebrating soon 8 weeks, like 2 months. It's the first time in my life I stopped using nicotine after almost 20 years. Yes. And I wanted to make this video for the people that are using nicotine pouches because it's new and there are some interesting stuff that I found that I thought maybe I can share with you. So if you're using right now, if you're thinking of starting to use, this video is for you. So I made some topics. There is some kind of a story here. And you're welcome to stay along and watch it. Okay, so first of all, I want to start with how much it costs. So I was like living in this imaginary land that it doesn't matter how much it costs because and I know it's stupid that I'm saying it. I won't be able to walk and live without it. So it doesn't matter because I need this to be myself. This is bullshit. It's the biggest bullshit in the world, and this is what nicotine does. It's make you believe that you can't be a better man without nicotine, a better person. You can't walk, you can't think, you can't be sharp as. And I have to tell you, now after 2 months, I'm more or less the same person. Sometimes I'm focused, sometimes I'm not. I can lose focus while I'm making this video too right now, but I'm still here. Nicotine didn't help me before. I was the same. And now I'm even slightly better than what I was. So yes, it's the biggest bullshit. So I had this feeling that, you have to put money every month. It's like money for drugs that will keep you, at work, thinking about stuff, driving. You can't, I don't know. I mean, obviously you can drive without it, but it's like nicotine causing you like, think that everything is related or dependent on nicotine. Like if you order vacation, you won't think about, I can sit in that pool or eat that food. You're thinking like, I can go there and have nicotine there. I can have nicotine on the plane. I can have nicotine on the hotel. I can have nicotine standing on the porch, breathing some air. It's bullshit. You're not driving because nicotine. It's like nicotine driving your life. And this is what happened to me. And I was like thinking myself, I should make this video because if it happened to me, it probably happened to you too. So I want to say, like, what's the problem with nicotine pouches that could be a very, very bigger deal than what I thought is, and why and how I stopped using it. So first of all, this 273 pounds, this is for 60 packs. You would say, like, it depends. It's every person have his own needs. I used 60 packs for around 1 month to 1 month and a week, 40 days. Every month and a bit more, I spend around 273 pounds. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, but I like I said, I didn't care before because I was like, I can't live without it. I need it for work. This is something that is needed for work, so I'm going to pay this amount. I don't care how much is it. All right, so I could live with that expand every month, but that was a small reason. Now, how I stopped is really a funny story, all right? So, I don't know how about you, but I started using nicotine pouches 1.5 years ago. And before of that, I was using e-cigarette, and before of that, just normal cigarettes. And I have to tell you, when you're smoking cigarettes, they are the worst, right? But the problem is, and nobody thought about it, is no person in the world can sit in a day, in a 24-hour period, sit and smoke 3 packages a day. If somebody's saying he's smoking 3 packages a day, it's either is he lying or he's like smoking, holding the cigarette, and then drop it. So like my point is, nobody can inhale 3 packs of cigarettes a day, maybe 2 packs, maybe a pack and a half. The reason is that I'm saying that is that in the nicotine pouches, it's not really clear how much nicotine you have. And cigarettes, it's like when you smoke cigarettes, so the smoke comes in and then you're like, I can't smoke anymore. It's like, it's really hard, the smoke. It's like, I can't anymore. And then even that you want to smoke and you don't know why, that's the nicotine. It's not the action of smoking. So the nicotine, your body still craving that nicotine, but the smoke, you can't put it anymore. Your body won't allow it. And it's everybody like that. Everybody is like that. It won't allow you to smoke too much because the throat, it's like beginning to be, so you just won't do it. This is your like break. And the nicotine pouches, you don't have it. This is crazy because when you smoke and you have the smoke and the nicotine. When you have nicotine pouches, you have the nicotine in the pouch. That's it. You put it here under your lip and the nicotine comes in really fast into your blood. This is really thin. This is why it's working so fast. And it's a good alternative. It's better than smoking, but it have no breaks. It means that you have a lot of nicotine. And I was sitting in March, last month, in my room, 1 o'clock, and was saying to myself, like thinking about stuff, and like I always thinking it's gonna be easy to stop pouches. I'm paying this amount of money, maybe it's time to stop. I was always thinking like that. But this one night, a month ago, I was just thinking to myself, how bad could it be? Am I bullshitting myself? I can stop it. In that night was the night I stopped. I had this thought in my head. Sorry for shouting. I had this thought in my head. And since that thought, believe it or not, I never touched nicotine pouches. That was the last one. I had this pack. I haven't used it since then. I stopped. Why? Because I found the next stuff. I asked ChatGPT, how much if I have 2 packages of day, and like I told you, I had 2 packages a day almost, which is almost 40 pouches a day. It's like every 40 minutes, I would take another pouch. Until the night, since the morning, first thing, all day, I had almost like 35 pouches a day. Yes, even sometimes after 10 minutes, I would take it out, put another one, because I feel it's like, I always use the 2 dots. I don't know what's the amount of milligrams of nicotine, but I use the 2 dots. And when it came weekend, after 20 minutes in the morning, after 15 minutes, I dropped it, took another one. After food, after everything. So I had 30 units, pouches a day, something like that, 35, a package and a half. And I discovered on ChatGPT, I asked him, look, if I have the normal amount of nicotine pouches a day, how much is equivalent for cigarettes? And then he told me the unbelievable, that 1 pouch equal to around 3 cigarettes. So in 1 pack, you got 60p cigarette. So I was using for a day, not 60 cigarettes, around 100. Because I was using around 2 packages. So yes, around 60 to 100 cigarettes a day. So if you are using 1 pack of nicotine pouches, be aware, it's going to be really, but really hard to stop it. The advantages that you have in smoking cigarette or electronic cigarettes is that you have two things to lose you the addiction with. One is the physical thing, is like to smoke, and then with vape. That's one. Second, chemical, nicotine. This is the second thing, right? But when you got nicotine pouches, that putting the shit pouch in your lip, that's not right. So you gotta have the double amount of effort, because you need to completely cold turkey stop with cigarettes, need to stop smoking, and need to handle with those nicotine withdrawal signals and everything, and the physical thing. But in nicotine pouches, you just need to stop. But the chemical reaction is way 2 times or 3 times stronger, and nobody know that. They won't tell you that. They tell you that, but nobody looking. Nobody knows what the amount of milligrams. So here you go. In ChatGPT, you can see it's 40, 60 cigarettes. When I saw this in the same night, that was like I told you, that was the last nicotine pouch I took. And then I couldn't believe that. And then I was searching in Google, and I love to search. When I want to hear the truth, I'm going to Reddit most of the time. Don't catch me on that. And a long story short, there are a lot of people, I'm not going to read that, saying that, listen really good, it's going to be harder to stop nicotine pouches even than cigarettes or electronic cigarettes. And I was like, in the same night, what the actual fuck? I took these nicotine pouches to stop smoking, so it's going to be easier. And now they're saying it's going to be worse. I didn't sleep that night. And then I wanted to tell you what happened in the same night, 7 weeks ago, when I thought about all of those things and stopped. First of all, while reading on that, I was starting to think that something is wrong. I didn't know what, but that was the repeating story. Something wrong equal I need nicotine. And then this is happening. And this is what you need to understand if you want to stop. It's happening all the time for 3 days, 4 days, that's it. And then after that, you're free. Not 100% free, but it's going to be way easier. First 3 days, I was sitting at home losing my mind. And if you're planning to do that, consider this. It's like being sick at home. You're going to stop and you're going to be sick at home. If you're walking, maybe don't walk. I don't know what. You have to be busy, but not doing like job, work, or stuff like that. You need to like have time with yourself. It's like you're sick. You need to be maybe in bed. I don't know what. I did that. I almost been in bed for those 3 days, right? I drove a bit. It was a bit stupid. Yeah, seriously. It is a bit stupid. You're saying, yeah, you just stop nicotine. You can drive. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. Yeah, it happened to me. But I did it after 3 days. I passed the 3 days, and it was like way easier after 3 days, right? So I want to tell you why. And this is like not scientific. This is how I see it, all right? So this is you, right? This is your brain. This is you. And when you're putting nicotine into your blood or your system or your body, this is what I see is happening. You're putting two things. You're putting a circle, and in the circle, you have another circle, okay? This is nicotine, right? But imagine that you have a lot of those, all right? This is what I think that happens. After 1 or 2 hours, the inner circle is gone. Everywhere, the inner circles is gone, right? Now you're just having the outer circles and it's empty. And what is that? This is the missing part of nicotine. This is what I call it. So now, when it's empty, your body craving nicotine. So you're taking nicotine again. It doesn't matter in what form, cigarettes, nicotine pouches, or electronic cigarettes. And then you're getting more of those circles, but also you're completing back those circles. And this is the vicious cycles. It's with circles. You got the nicotine that comes in the first time with the inner part, and then this goes bye-bye. And then your body say, oh my God, I need those inner circles again. But again, he's putting more new circles with the inner circles. And then this is like a vicious cycle. This is how I see it. It's not professional or scientific. This is what I see. And what and how do you stop to use nicotine? So I think that what happens is on your first night or day, you want to stop. So you're going to have this, right? And then you have this. You just smoked, right? So after an hour or so, this is gone. Now you want really bad cigarette. But you don't have circle. You got a lot of circles, right? Because you smoke for a lot of time. Yeah? Those outer circles, it's going to take them only 3 or 4 days to gone. That's it. It's out of your system. All of those. Bye-bye. They're going after 3 or 4 days. I promise. And I can promise this because it's true. I read it online and it was on my body. And a doctor will, if you go to the doctor, you'll say the same. So all of those circles will be gone after a few days. What happens after 3 or 4 days? This is gone, but only your brain have just one thing, a memory. A memory of you smoking. And it's nothing, it's easy. It's like, it comes and goes in the 3 days, and then it's like a memory. Oh, I need a cigarette. No. And then in the end, it's gone. It's going to be weekend. from that 4 days after that, it's gonna be easier. So this is my good idea on how to stop. And I want to share some pictures with you. This is like just a picture of me sitting outside in the same morning after, just staring in like at the sun, not really directly at the sun, just staring outside. And I know it's stupid, but I'm carry straws. I don't know if you notice in the video, but I'm carry straws. I'm not doing that like in public, but I'm just holding this. And I'm not smoking anything in that day. And I have this. I bought it to myself, right? You won't believe that how helpful those things are. It's insane. You can hold this. You can hold this camera cap. I don't know, chew it. It's helping. It's helping. You don't have to be like that. You have to change your addiction to something retarded as this. You can chew a cup. I don't know. You can. It helps. Even if you talk with somebody, you can do that and talk with him. It's help. It depends on the person. It depends, right? But it helps. This is the new cigarette. A piece of plastic, a piece of game, whatever. It helps. I promise you, it helps. All right. Yeah, this is me. I don't know why I showed the picture. I don't know. On the first 2 days, and this is not an advice from a doctor. I'm not a doctor, but I took like, what is that? Like aspirin against pains. And the reason is I just took like 1 pill a day. That's it. And I only took it because I haven't slept as much, and I had issues to sleep for the first 3 days. After that, sleep perfectly fine. And I read about it, and it is possible. I had like back pains, and it was really bad. So that helped me. I usually am not taking aspirin at all, trying to not take any medicines at all. But I took aspirin because it helped with the back pain, and I read about it. And this is really good and strong advice on if you're planning to stop. Is while on your first 3 or 4 days when you're stopping, keep researching, keep reading online, keep doing that without any stop, because it's helping. It's really helping. And there are a lot of advices. I know, like eat cucumbers. I know what, like every advice works for somebody else, but the stories don't. Just stop for 4 days. And this helped me because I read somewhere like, oh my God, I have those back pain. Why? And like, is this related? I asked ChatGPT, and he said, yes, it's related because your blood circular has changed. I think if I remember right, it became slower. So you can take like aspirin. It will help you with your back pain. And it helped a bit. Yeah, why not? So it sounds like I replaced that. No, it's just for the first 2 days because I had back pain in that 2 first days, and it's really helped to take that. I think that this is a picture that I took, that it helps to understand what is nicotine. I'm not a scientist. I don't know exactly. Maybe it's like the circles I told you, but this is like how nicotine look like. Maybe it's the same thing. I don't know exactly. Doesn't matter. This is a picture that I found. It's really true. But I promise you, after 3 days, it's gone. It doesn't matter what you think before. It doesn't matter. It's gone. Feeling frustrated or angry or irritable. Yeah. A good advice for that: take your phone, call your friends, call somebody, speak with your mom, speak with your dad, I don't know, speak with your brother, speak with somebody. You're feeling sad or depressed, it's just 3 days. Let it go. Nothing bad is happening. The only thing that's recurring itself every few minutes is something bad is happening, but the something bad is that you're stopping using nicotine. Something is missing. What is that? I'm stopping using nicotine. You just need to keep in mind, nothing is happening. You just stopped. And my addiction is saying, oh my God, something bad is happening. Nothing is happening. It's just the addiction, right? It's stopping. It's withdrawing. This is the symptom. It stopped. After 3 days, poof, gone. You're feeling anxious or jumpy? Don't drive. Don't drive. Don't do anything risky. Don't walk in those days. You're sick. You truly am sick, all right? trouble concentrating. Listen, I'm working like with computers. You can't concentrate in those 3 days. I was completely out of this world. I couldn't concentrate on the first 3 days. After the 4 days, I went back to work. Everything was awesome. I did drink a bit more coffee. When I say bit more, it's like instead of 1 cup of coffee, I had 2. Like in lunch and in the morning, and that's it. Trouble sleeping, first 3 or 4 days, completely true. I had, until I finally fell asleep, after 2 hours I woke up, because it's like your brain telling you, wake up, I need to fill up those empty circles, I need nicotine. It's not saying nicotine, it's saying something bad is happening, I'm waking you up, you're waking up, you don't know why, and then you're like, wait a second, what is that bad thing? Oh, it's the nicotine. I stopped, all right, I'm going back to sleep. This is a story of 1 minute, 3 minutes, right? And then it's reducing. After 3 or 4 days, it's way reducing. Appetite, I heard a lot about it. I can't say that I'm eating like crazy, I'm not. In the first 3 days, I bought a lot of sweets. I have some pictures soon, just a minute. Most common symptoms is craving or urge to use nicotine. That is right, this is what I'm saying. What's cool about that picture is that I just received those nicotine pouches package. I got it, and in the same day I returned it and got 273 pounds. You won't believe, in a normal day it would take me like 5 minutes to return it. I returned it in the same morning that I stopped, and it took me 3 to 4 hours to return it. Why? I was going crazy. I was going to Google Maps. How do I go? Where do I go? Where are the car keys? I need to go back. How do I print this out? What do I do next? Should I go now? Maybe I should go to the supermarket before. I was doing that for 2 or 3 hours. And then when I went there, it also took me like 20 minutes. And yeah, it was crazy to do that. But I got rid of that. And the rest of them I actually sold on eBay. Just those for 20 pounds. Because I could have thrown that, but I didn't want to because it costs a lot of money now. I know it's like kind of, now I'm thinking about it. I'm making a video about stopping, about the dangerous in those things. And now I'm thinking about it. I think I shouldn't have sold this like to another person, but I guess it doesn't matter. If a person would buy this from me, he would buy this from like Nordic, from this company. It doesn't matter. This is another picture of me. In the day after I returned, I drank a lot of tea. It helped a lot because tea have caffeine, and caffeine helping a bit. I don't know, because it's a easy drug. You know, it's not a troublemaker. It's fine. So, but the dangerous thing about tea is that I actually burn my lip really bad on the first day, and usually I'm not doing that. And the reason I done that is because I was crazy in that first day and first 3 days. Yeah, I really completely burned it. You can't see it, but it did. It was terrible. I bought this. Helping a lot. Not now, just in a few days. Those like candies help a lot. And I bought some M&Ms. Really helped again. I know it's junk, but it's just for the few first days. It's amazing. It helped a lot. It's not just going to be like something for a cure. It's helping. It's not replacing the craving for nicotine, but it's helping. This is the same, some bubble gums. Yeah. And then I drove around, but bought this, just keep busy for, this is like the second or third day. I bought like toothpicks. This bag, I needed that bag, but I bought these toothpicks just to chew them. In the first 2-3 days, helped a lot. This I sent it back, like I sold it on eBay. I shouldn't have to, but I did it. This is me saying bye to the last nicotine pouches. And this is me in the airport 4 weeks after I stopped, drinking beer for the first time, just 1 beer, and actually thinking like, oh my God, I used to do that, and sitting in the airport with nicotine pouch and saying like, I don't need to go out, like smoke outside. Look at those idiots going outside to smoke. Have nicotine here and drink. And then I sat there and say to myself like, oh my God, I can enjoy alcohol like beer sitting there. Alcohol is another drug. I'm not saying no, like, but you know, I'm like a person, I'm enjoying 1 cup of beer in like 2 weeks, right? So I was just like having this with food. This is the food. And it was amazing without nicotine pouches. I didn't even thought about it. I'm just showing this now because like I was like browsing the pictures and like saying to myself, oh my God, that was like happened. I ate and drank and enjoyed the food without nicotine, which like something like a ceremony that always happened after you eat, drink, or going even to the toilet, everything. Nicotine pouches, nicotine pouches. This is my reward. This is bullshit. Like, if you're planning to start, don't. If you're ongoing, just stop. It's waste of money, waste of your health. And I'm gonna say something, and it's not, again, I'm not a doctor, but it's really, I noticed that it's not bullshit. I noticed that when I took the nicotine, I felt my heart was beating all the time. I felt just a beating, you know, bum, 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 bum. I felt my heart. Since that night that I stopped, it's like my heart is not even here. I can't feel my heart. I know it sounds bad, but it's not, because my heart was pounding to the chest like boom, 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 boom. Not all the time, but few times a week. A day, sorry. And now it's like it's not there in a good way. I feel like my heart now relaxed. It's working, but not crazy. Maybe the nicotine was like pushing the blood or something. I'm not a doctor, I don't know. I'm just saying, I think nicotine, I know that nicotine is bad for your blood, for your health, for your heart. But it's funny that you actually feel it, like you stopped using nicotine, your heart, something changed. This chemical is not affecting anymore your heart. You really feel that. I'm not saying it happens for everyone. I'm not saying that if somebody having this effect, now you stop it, it will stop for him. Maybe it stopped for me, maybe it will help for you. And if not, it's still written everywhere on the walls. Nicotine is bad for your heart. And heart is really important, right? If a heart stopped for somebody for any reason, it's terrible, like, right? This is really bad. It could be even, it's worse than having lung cancer, in my opinion, because you can just die. You don't have like a, what do you say, fibrillator, the thing to jump your heart. You die, that's it. You can't even have war with cancer. You just die, you're gone, that's it. Poof, out of the world. Nicotine could be more dangerous than like smoking cigarettes and have the smoke in your lung or anything else. Nicotine is bad for you. Nicotine is bad for me. And I'm Adam. After 7 weeks, over my dead body, will never touch nicotine again. Never, ever, ever. Easy. I'm saying it easy for me. It's easy for me to say it. I'm not bullshitting to myself. Not gonna happen. Why? Because of those 3 days that I worked so hard to stop, and I did it, and I'm here, and it's bullshit. I'm still the same person, even sharper and smarter, right? Saying it to myself, top like on my whatever you say. Yeah, I'm feeling great. I don't need this shit. I'm out. I'm not paying anybody. I'm not a slave of the nicotine. And if I'm going to vacation, I don't need it. If I'm going to have a trip in America or something, I don't need it. I'm going to enjoy looking at stuff by myself. If I'm feeling tired, I'm going to sleep. I'm feeling hungry, I will eat. And I'm not having like thoughts about I'm going to go somewhere because of the nicotine. I'm going to do something, and after that I'm waiting for the nicotine. No, I'm fucking free of the nicotine jail. I think you should do the same. Yeah, I think that I said everything that I had to say. Say goodbye. I don't have pictured. I don't know. This bagel was here until now. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know what you think in the comments, and if it helped you, my story, and tell me your story. And if you're having pouch nicotine, because it's really hard to know who is using pouch nicotine, because it's really this strict. You can't see a person that's using it because it's like a secret, you know, it's putting it. So let me know what you think. All right, enough. That's it. Thank you so much.